Hi, my name is Celeste Corpening, and today we'll be talking about being original and the assignments that you submit in the Special Education Synopsis for K-5 Educators course. As the instructor, I will explicitly explain what copyright, plagiarism, and intellectual properties means. I will establish expectations and consequences up front. I will also explain the use of plagiarism checkers to the students. They will be provided with university policies for the Code of Student Academic Integrity. They will also be provided with several higher learning activities throughout the course, such as compare and contrast. Also, I will require them to cite and reference information in the discussions just as a practice. So this presentation will discuss plagiarism, copyright, and intellectual properties. The materials that are presented throughout this course are used under the Fair Use Act. Most students are familiar with plagiarism. However, there are also copyright violations as well as intellectual property violations that can occur when submitting assignments for coursework. Plagiarism when you use someone else's work and present it as your own. This typically happens in writing assignments. What an interesting point is that it is plagiarism also if you use your own work and submit it again as a different assignment in a different course. Copyright is when you violate someone else's rights, when they have created something and you use it without their permission. We see this a lot when we're trying to produce pictures that may have been produced professionally, but this also extends to artwork, music, to dance, and even audio recordings. Now, intellectual properties, people might not always think about, but these are when you create things mentally. You still have copyright, you still have legal rights to your information when you have created that original work, and that's what intellectual properties refers to. In this course, you have several assignments. I have rated them here as high risk, medium risk, low risk, and no risk for being plagiarized or having copyright issues. And this is just stuff that an instructor myself would look out for when grading these assignments. And students should also be mindful that they submit their original work. And these, the reflections and discover video are assignments that should not have any risk factors associated with them. However, papers and annotated bibliographies as far as creating a presentation, they have a higher risk level for plagiarism and copyright and intellectual property infringements. Open educational resources. Open educational resources, or OER, is free resources that are available to educators so that they're able to collaborate, share information, enhance on a specific project, image, or anything like that, and not have to worry about copyright issues. They're also able to combine and mix materials together to have something that's suitable for their particular course. I provided some examples here, such as images, lesson plans, syllabi, assessments, modules, or even a whole course can be considered a resource in the ORE. There are several OREs available for use. They are free of charge and free from any copyright or intellectual properties infringements. I have listed 3 here. They are Khan Academy, Wikimedia Commons, and Peer-to-Peer University. You can review their what they offer here, but they provide instructional videos, assessment, images, audio, and online courses that are available for your use for free. So why is it important for us to understand the compliance of plagiarism, intellectual properties, and copyrights? Well, it's important because there's consequences if you don't follow the rules. There's a loss of your integrity. If you're publishing books or publishing articles, people won't want to publish another book by you. There's hefty fines that go along with it, as well as imprisonment. There's a reduction of your grade if you're caught doing plagiarism or having copyright issues with your assignments or your learning activities. There can be a loss of your grade. And if you plagiarize, it can be an automatic 0. Refer to your syllabus. In addition to that, if you have been reported more than once, you can be kicked out of your school. So those are things that you need to be aware of. And just to cite David Ingram, according to the U.S. Department of Justice, your first-time copyright infringement case can carry a fine up to $250,000 and 5 years in prison. If they catch you a second time or subsequent times, you can be fined up to $250,000 and have 10 years of imprisonment. So it is a serious issue. This slide contains the references as far as the content that are in this presentation. This second reference page refers to the images that are used throughout this presentation. Please review them. Thank you for viewing my presentation, and I hope it's beneficial to you.